you bunch of weirdos, to the Manchester United career mode. Guys, thank you so incredibly much, because the first episode of this magical series has just topped over 150,000 views. That's incredible. Like, that is an absolute mad take. Words cannot express. Thank you for everyone who watched. Thank you to all you guys who haven't watched or just watching this video for some reason. I love all your faces all the same. And in honor of that, let's go ahead and give Ander Herrera, who's been playing a little bit of a tennis match back and forth with this contract. We're going to offer him 1 year. This is exactly the length that he wants. And we're going to give him the 155,000 in honor of 150,000 that we had on the first episode. I thought it was poetic right there. And guys, get hyped, because not only do we have Newcastle, not only do we have Champions League, but we got Manchester City and the Manchester Derby. Oh my goodness. Pep Guardiola versus Jose Mourinho. They meet again for the second time in this series, and there will be blood. There will be blood in the waters of Manchester once this day is through. But first things first, we got to take care of business. We have Champions League up against Sporting CP. Now, Sporting CP, if you might remember, we bought a little winger from there. You know, he was a pretty talented winger, and now he is returning to the club that he started it all with right here. And yes, I'm talking about the 31-year-old Cristiano Ronaldo. 6'1", 31 years old. And of course, he made his debut up against, well, he kind of caught the eye of Mr. Sir Alex Ferguson when they played each other in the Champions League a couple of years, well, many years ago. It seems just like yesterday. Man, I'm old and that kind of stuff. But this is their squad now. William Carvalho and Somani up front. Those are the guys that we're going to have to be looking out for. Dangerous squad right here. Not to be underestimated, but I am starting some of the youngsters that are Adnan Januzaj getting a rare start. Rashford going ahead, sitting behind Correa in that upwards, in that double forward, center forward, behind the striker right there. But it would be all CP. It would be all CP, all going forward. And there we go. Tail cutting inside, banging off the post, and Slimani cannot sort out his feet. Big old target man. We're going to go ahead and try to watch out for him. Now Gelson in, goes ahead, does in my defender, and absolutely destroyed me. Oh, Adians over there. Is that his name? Adians? I apologize if I can't get his name right, but the striker for Sporting CP left absolutely unmarked. It auto-switched me over to Chris Smalling right there, who's already miles away from the striker, and unfortunately going near post OP, blasting that first-time volley. A beautiful shot by them, and a great incisive wing play. Goes ahead and gets him ahead early on, but then it would be Rashford going ahead, getting the tackle, but the defender recovers. And Olivia, what an absolute beast. Rashford, not quite there yet, not quite there on the pace. But good effort. And then, that was what I'm talking about. We gotta watch out for that target man. He can get up in the air, he can punish us, he can make things happen with that big old noggin of his. In the 44th minute, could we get something? John Stones plays Angel Correa in through on goal. And the Juggernaut goes ahead and takes that out. Oh my goodness. And now, what can Adnan do here? The little Belgian wizard going ahead, loses the ball, but can we retain it? Yusuf gets a noggin on it, laying it off right there to Ander. And the man in a contract showing me that he wanted the contract. Oh my God, Dele Alli almost getting onto that. Doesn't get the spectacular, but we do get a goal nonetheless. Part of me, my heart leaped. Dele Alli going for the bicicleta. Oh, that would have been such a golazo. Let's play it back right here. Actually, beautifully timed. And once again, the Juggernaut of freaking CP Sporting going ahead and parrying it away. But then Angel Correa whips it back in. And of course, John Stones finds the Nene. And there we go, tied at 1-1 apiece as we go into halftime. And then it would take a second half to see if one of us could find a winner right here. Dele Alli sneaking it away from the midfield. Canny Ninja, a long shot. And Dele Alli was feeling himself in this one. But unfortunately, he's going to be making way for Memphis Depay, fosu-mensah, and Bastian Schweinsteiger going ahead and getting into the game. Maybe those fresh legs could help us out. Find one killer passer there. Correa sees the streaking. Depay is in. He's going to take the finesse at the near post. And once again, the immovable object known as the Juggernaut stays form. And now it would be Sporting with one speculative shot right there. Ever looking dangerous in the 92nd minutes. That would be all she wrote. CP Sporting holding us to a rare draw in this series. We actually don't draw all that much. We lose or we win, and that was actually, as you can see right here, a fairly a fair match. We pretty much split on possession. We had a couple more shots on target, and a couple more shots, but that was pretty much it. Good on them. And here we go. Bad news. The bad news continues right there. Ander Herrera says he wants to play out once again. Once again, he says he wants to play out his contract and he's going to go somewhere else once he's done. Fortunately for us, guys, fortunately for us, we got a lot of time here. We got a lot of time. As we sit in second place in the league, Spurs in number 1, which is fairly realistic if you look at the actual table that is right here. Now you can see most of the big boys in here except for Bowser and Schweini going ahead and getting it, and fosu-mensah and Pisto starting on the right side of the defense. And the thing that I want to continue on with Ander Herrera is that he still has a year and a half left on his contract, so I'm not too concerned. It's a little bit disconcerting, but we got that time. We got that time, and once we get the funds in, I'm pretty sure we can offer him that monster contract, the one that he deserves. Hopefully we can get it done. But now Newcastle, if you guys don't know the history about me and Newcastle, Newcastle has either beaten or drawn against me in, I believe, the last 7 times we faced them in any career mode. I'm talking about for Stoke, for Pokemon, for Star Wars, and Manchester United. I've always lost to them. They are my bogey team, pretty much. I think I've only beaten them once. So this game was not even a trap game. This might have been actually harder, I feel like. I was looking forward to this match more than I was looking forward to the freaking match up against Man City, if I were to be honest. And now Bowser going ahead and turning it in. And once again, as you can see right here, us getting good chances, but not really finding that killer ball right there. Lewandowski cannot sort his feet out. Taylor playing good defense. It's just my bogey team. Ronaldo steps up, fires it from distance, and Tim Krul becomes Superman. Pairs that away, and we go another half without scoring a goal up against Newcastle. Could this story possibly continue, or could we find something? Lionel Messi going ahead, dribbling through the whole entire team, and Yamat with the tackle at the last second. Was that a penalty? It was not. And now Jose Perez with a heavy touch, leading out to fosu-mensah, stealing the ball away right there. What a man fosu-mensah is. And then we're going to go raw forever on starting this counter attack. Can we get something? Cristiano Ronaldo laying out to Montiel, sees Robert Lewandowski in the middle, and is striking. Lionel Messi arrives into the box, fires it past Tim Krul, who cannot keep it cool. And that is what I'm talking about, lads. In a game in which nothing was working. You need those big-time players. Any player can go ahead and score a goal when you're cruising. But it's those world-class players. Lionel Messi, look at him. He actually gets decimated as he fires his shot home. These are the shots. These are the breakthrough shots that win leagues, and that is what we want from arguably the best player in the world. I think the other guy on the other wing might have a little thing to say about that, but for now, Lionel Messi is actually, that's something I might keep track of. Lionel Messi is actually now been very quiet the first couple episodes, but now quietly has taken over the lead on this team for most goals scored. And I don't know if Cristiano Ronaldo is going to be all too happy about that, but now it'll be Lewandowski going ahead, poor touch from him. The defender actually catches up to him, but he's able to use his strength, push him away, and then finish at the near post, and that is what I'm talking about. Kill the game off. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what you do. Beautiful counterplay, runs onto it perfectly. A little bit, that's kind of the weakness for Lewandowski. He's not the fastest, he's not the most agile, but he's got enough strength to go ahead and parry it off. And with his non-preferred left foot, absolutely buries it near post, and that is world-class finishing from the Polish power right there. And then as you can see, 88th minute, there's going to be a little bit. Wijnaldum, who scored against me last time we played, goes ahead and fires a speculative shot, and that would be the best that they could put up in this game. 89th minute, we're going to take a little bit of time right here. We win the header, Dele Alli flicking it on, but we cannot get onto it. But Mitrovic is going to go ahead, and they're going to get one more chance right here. Thauvin, what is he going to do? Flings it into the middle, goes it over the top. fosu-mensah once again putting out fires all day, every day. And look at this, a little bit of extended play, but then Lewandowski cannot get onto that. We just needed a little bit more height on the pass and we would have been through. And now Dele Alli is in. Beautiful back heel from Lewandowski. We're going to play Lewandowski in on through. Can the Polish power make it? But Wijnaldum with the pace, and there you go. Once again, that kind of shows you Lewandowski's great, but you got to use him the right way is all I can say. He wins. He does win. I can't knock on him too much, but as you can see right here, a closer match than it seemed in the highlights. We had 7 shots to their 5. Unfortunately, they only had 1 shot on target right there. But There we go. And fosu-mensah actually in this training, a little bit of the note, getting up to a 75, growing like an absolute beast. That is going to be good, but here we go, guys. Here we go. Press conference time. And I think, let's see, what would Jose do? Jose is going to go ahead and step up to the podium. And, yeah, let's just talk shit. Good old talk shit about, our ex-manager here in this career mode. Boom, boom, chicka, boom, boom. There we go. We take a look. Pep Guardiola, tactically weak. He just, I don't get it, guys. I don't get what all the hype is about. Come on. Let's be honest. Okay, he plays the tiki-taka, the high press, blah, 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 blah. Well, I mean, he kind of inherited two of the best teams in European football. You can play almost anything and they could do pretty well. So we'll see. We'll see how he does when he comes up against real tactical genius in Jose Mourinho and Manchester United. A fearsome bout. And this, a little bit of a switch up, guys. There's a little added wrinkle. I'm going to be going ahead and going through the squad right here. This is the formation that I am playing to go ahead and fit in all these lovely jubblies. Martial starts behind Robert Lewandowski, Messi, Ronaldo on the wings. Rooney starts in the CM position. Nangolan starts in the CDM. And then 4 across the back line. As you can see right there, Erdogan starts ahead of Shaw because of stamina issues. Maybe look to upgrade from Erdogan in the transfer window as a backup, as a backup left back. We will see. And as you can see right here, this is their starting lineup. All the big names and bigger ones, big transfers that are coming in. Benzema and Christian Eriksen now entering into the fray, have entered the battle. You guys playing Super Smash Bros. And there we go. As you see, Florenzi starts on the right, pairing up with Chris Smalling and Rafael Varane, our 2 strongest center backs to pair up against a very, very fearsome Vincent Kompany. Who will be best? And this is the day. These are the games. These are the derbies that we play for, ladies and or gentlemen. Martial is going ahead, kicking it off to Nangolan, and we are underway at the Etihad Stadium. The absolute scenes. Can we get something right here? Ronaldo gets it to Lewandowski, taken down, and the referee pointing to the spot. That must be Mike Dean right there. You know he loves to be the center of attention, as we found out up against West Bromwich Albion, but this time it goes our way. A little bit of a soft penalty could have been called on the outside, but he was receiving the ball. Vincent Kompany didn't really have to barge into him like that, takes out the feet, and with that, I thought it was a little bit light. So I thought, Cristiano Ronaldo, let's make this kind of easy on Joe Hart. If he can save this, you guys already know what's coming. Yes! Oh my God! Joe Hart, what are you doing? And the England #1 takes one step the wrong way and he goes, oh no! I made a huge mistake. You couldn't even stick out a hand, or you didn't even go that hard to the left. Your boy Zabala is like, for Christ's sake, do something, Joe Hart. And Cristiano Ronaldo, as you can see, with 5 goals, 1 behind Lionel Messi on this team right here. That is going to be an ongoing competition to see who wins. Leave it in the comments down below. Who do you think scores more goals at the end of the season? Mr. Cristiano Ronaldo or Lionel Messi? Tell me your reasons down below. Now Cristiano Ronaldo, can he tie it up right here? Fires it, and a speculative shot flings over the crossbar right there. But then it'll be Man City trying to get back into this. Christian Eriksen always doing me, and Benzema fires it, and De Gea was at the near post to go ahead and parry that away. Yusuf Erdogan getting rid of that danger, and now Cristiano Ronaldo with a burst of pace. He's been coming on quite lately. Oh, the heel to heel absolutely does him in. Fires it near post, and Robert Lewandowski hits it right at Joe Hart. Joe Hart doing a little bit better than he did on that penalty. Oh, Joe, I was laughing so hysterically when I was playing this. Poor Joe Hart. Poor Joe Hart. Now Cristiano Ronaldo inside! And Joe Hart able to go ahead, take the sting off that shot and smother it. And look at this, Gael Clichy. A lot of the best attacks were coming from the fullbacks in Manchester City in the second half right here. And when that's happening, that's probably not a good thing right here, you know what I'm saying? But now Lionel Messi starting up the counterattack, flips it over the top to Anthony Martial. Martial sees a little bit of space to Robert Lewandowski, hitting it first time, wait, off the half volley, first time, left foot, and that is once again, world class. You don't hit these kinds of shots with players that aren't world class. It just simply does not happen. One, beautiful pass, and then excellent position to float away from the defender right there. And then first time left-footed once again on the half volley, placing it perfectly in the bottom right corner, and you can absolutely see the fans of Manchester City hold their hands and cry, cry all night, because they know that is world-class quality. And another man who's world-class quality, David De Gea. We were getting the same amount of shots on target in this game, but they had Joe Hart and we had David De Gea in this, and woo, you would have put any money right there. Wayne Rooney was in on goal, and he would absolutely bury that right here. And with that, guys, 76th minute, we're going to go ahead and take off Lewandowski. He was running a little bit low on the salmon. He has done his job. Up 2-0. Wanted to kill off the game, bringing in under Herrera. Dele Alli to go ahead, bring a little bit more strength and steel into that midfield right here, and Marcus Rashford to get a little play in. And now Sterling going inside, gets past, and then Clichy fires it, almost going to the top bin. Very, very close. And once again, it was the fullbacks that were doing the best offensive work, and you knew that wasn't all that good, because there we go. Two of the subs going ahead, linking up right there. Marcus Rashford playing 1-2 footsies with Ander Herrera, and the man might be in a contract dispute, but he is saying, hey coach, I'm worth all that money. Look at that beautiful turn, feeds it into Rashford. Rashford, intelligent play, feeds it right back to Ander Herrera, who has beaten Fernandinho in the midfield and goes right underneath the armpit, banging it off the Old Spice deodorant of Joe Hart. And Joe Hart, I apologize. It was not a good day at work for you, my son. It was not. There can be better days, Joe. There can be better days, and I wish you all the best in Euros 2016, but should have done better, my son. Should have done better today, but I ain't even going to argue. 3-0 clobber time up against Manchester City at the Etihad. They will go home with salt. Oh, the sodium levels. The sodium levels at the Etihad are too damn high. And as you can see right here, it was a lot closer than you thought. As you can see, we only had one more shot on target. They had the same amount of shots. They actually dominated possession, but the difference was we had world-class talent on one side. And I think the difference maker in this one was David De Gea. David De Gea was able to go ahead and take away a lot of those chances. Yeah, you can put a wash. Who's a better striker, Benzema or Lewandowski? But at the end of the day, 3-0. Feels good, doesn't it? Feels absolutely delightful. Anyway, guys, a lot of things coming up for you. We got another episode of the Manchester United Career Mode coming to you on Saturday. And thank you, guys. We've hit 10,000 subscribers. I don't know if I mentioned it yet, but I will be doing a thank you Q&A for 10K coming out this Sunday. If you want to go ahead and ask me a couple questions for the Q&A, hit me up on the Twitters at B-. Go ahead, leave me a question with the hashtag 10K Q&A. I'll see if you might actually make it into the video coming out on Sunday. There you guys go. Look out for all those wonderful things. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. My name is B-. Remember, stay yourself. Stay humble. And be weird.